Howdy, Madam Toastmaster and all y'all. When I was a youngin', just fixin' to head off to college, my Aunt Hazel gave me some advice. She said, "Sugar pie, honey bunch, leave Texas now, or you never will." She said, "Sugar pie, honey bunch, leave Texas now, or you never will." She was a real sweetie. I always think of her with a 6-pack of beer working behind a fireworks stand. She was about one Twinkie shy of 400 pounds. Well, I was as nervous as a whore in church, but I took her advice and I headed off to college 1,000 miles away in Colorado. That first year, my best friend from high school came to visit me at college. Her name was Cynthia, but she went by Sin, and she spelled it S-I-N, and it kind of fit. Sin was a real beauty with ruby red lips and real curvy hips. She was a hoot and had the strongest Texas accent of any of us. She told us a story. "I was a bridesmaid in Sissy's wedding, and we were all carrying beautiful candles down the aisle when May Helen caught my hair on fire and it went up in a ball of flames. Well, I knew I was looking good, as pretty as a peach, but when the preacher man jumped on me like a duck on a June bug, I really got my feathers ruffled. And then Mama said it was all my fault 'cause I used up a whole can of Aquanet extra hold hairspray. How was I to know that it was flammable? But you know, the bigger the hair, the closer to God." One of my college friends said, "That Texas twang sure makes you and Sin sound dumb." Dumb? Did he just say I was dumb? Dumb like a little dusty in the attic? Dumb like a blue nose on a rodeo clown? Dumb like my cornbread ain't cooked all the way through to the middle? I didn't want to sound dumb. I knew I spoke differently, but different ain't dumb. I certainly didn't want to sound dumb. My gosh, I was a National Merit Scholar. So I thought, how can I lose this dang drawl? Some of the other foreign students had been taking accent reduction training, and it worked. So I signed up. Come on. I said accent reduction, not elimination. A few years later, my granddaddy, he went to the wrong side of the grass. I called him Red Daddy because of the crimson hair he had under his 10-gallon Stetson and the fact that his real name was Velma. Yeah, like that Johnny Cash song, A Boy Named Sue. Red Daddy was a tall drink of water and a true Texan with a dog named Willie Nelson, a ranch called the Not So Mucho Grande, and a little Texas tea. Oil, that is. I went back to Texas for the funeral. It quickly went to hell in a handbasket, with way too much Jack Daniels and too many shared stories. Think of a wedding rehearsal dinner gone very bad. Red Daddy had a brother named Vernon. Now Vernon, he was, we used to say, all hat and no cattle, if you know what I mean. He was crazy as a cockroach sprayed with Raid. And he even had a parrot that would say, "Bark, got your pie hole, bark." Vernon headed straight. Vernon came to the funeral and headed straight for Red Daddy's corpse. "Oh, Red, I'm so sorry I done you wrong, Red." Then Aunt Hazel, she got mad as a wet hen, and she said, "Sugar, honey, iced tea?" That's an acronym. "Sugar, honey, iced tea? It's too late now, Vernon. It's too late now. So, you no good son of a bee sting, go on, get." Now, Aunt Hazel, she would know a son of a bee sting because she had been married to 8 of them. All my people, we had strong Texas accents. We were different, not dumb. Even the parrot, bark. Texans aren't dumb. My gosh, Texas produced 3 presidents. We put a man on the moon. And Texas has their own electric grid. Different certainly ain't dumb. Do you ever deduct IQ points from people with accents? Accentism should not be the last socially acceptable form of discrimination. We can't confuse different and dumb. Different ain't dumb. I lost my accent, but sometimes I miss it. And if I do, all I need is 1 shot of Jack Daniels and it is back in a flash.